I've just recorded the most valuable video that I'll ever share on my channel. Everything you need to transform your body like my clients have, like I have. You're gonna want to take notes, set your foot in D&D, and let's get into it. How to lose 30 pounds of fat within 180 days and how to keep it off forever. Obviously what we want. My name is Flo. I'm a certified personal trainer. My mission here is basically to help you reach your dream body without making your life a nightmare. My goal for you today is really to provide you with everything that you need so you can shred fat and get your dream physique within 180 days or less, because most of you are like 3 months away from it. And the methods that you're about to discover here are the exact same strategy that my clients and I use to lose 30 pounds of fat and get our dream body within just 6 months. Little proof side by side, my heaviest 183 pounds to now 152-ish. I haven't weighted myself in a while, just know that this is where I'm at. I lost the 30 pounds in 2020, I believe. Haven't gained it back. Really invite you to stay until the end for my best tips, a Q&A, and some exciting surprises. Now let's talk about who this training is for. Don't want to waste your time, so let's just jump into that. If you're looking to lose 30 pounds of fat that you won't gain back while building a new figure and gaining strength and self-confidence, again, also works if you have less body fat to lose but just want to have that toned physique, still for you. If you're serious about making progress but still want to enjoy your favorite food and social events, that's for you. I'm going to teach you how to do that. If you're tired of having a lack of direction when it comes to losing fat and you just want a simple, effective, and enjoyable blueprint, you're in the right place. If you're tired of spending hours at the gym every single day, all of that to not see results, this is for you as well. And if you are aware that you have the potential to become the best version of yourself, but you're just lacking the structure, the support, and the accountability, this training is for you. Now, here is who this training is not for. So if any of these resonate, you may want to click away just because that's not going to be for you. Don't want to waste your time. So it is not for you if you're looking for a quick fix. If you don't want to put in the effort and the hard work, not going to be for you. Neither if you secretly like to stay stuck and just give yourself excuses, no shame in that, instead of actually doing the work again and showing up for your goals, this training is not going to be for you. If you're not willing to spend 4 to 5 hours working out every week, if you're not ready to control your food intake and, stop eating junk food all the time, then this is not for you. I am more than happy to create a meal plan that accommodate your favorite food and so you can still go out and see your friends and family, but I can't let you eat like shit all of the time. So keep that in mind. And last, if you do not believe that you have the ability to become the best version of yourself, then this is not for you, just because if you don't believe it, there's nothing I can do to help. Now, interesting statistic, up to 80%, 60 to 80, but 80 in the US, of women report dissatisfactions with their bodies at some point in their life. Absolutely tragic. So this is why I decided to create this training. Now, here is the truth about getting in shape that literally no one will tell you. You can get your dream body without spending hours at the gym, without spending hours doing cardio, without cutting out your favorite food and literally starving yourself, without saying goodbye to social events for the foreseeable future, and most importantly, without getting the weight back. Most women fail because they just don't know how to, one, find their calories and macros and log it in a way that is efficient and sustainable. So you find yourself overeating, snacking a lot, binging on junk food, maybe not eating all day to eat at night. 2, they don't know how to optimize their workout schedule with a combination of strength training and cardio. They sort of get stuck doing random YouTube videos, or, they go to the gym, float around, end up doing mostly cardio, the incline, whatever, 2, 12, 3, 30 challenge, whatever that is. And 3, they don't know how to implement a system that not only fits with their lifestyle so that they can be consistent with it, right? But also that gets optimal results. Instead, they look for a quick fix, and we usually know what happens. I am not going to let that happen to you. You need to understand that there is no such things as, oh, I don't have the time. Oh, my metabolism is just really slow. Oh, that's just my genetics. I've tried everything and nothing works. You do not have to spend hours per day on a treadmill or have unique DNA to achieve your dream body. And if you want that person to be you, that woman who just has her dream physique effortlessly, I'll show you exactly how to navigate around the issues previously mentioned, how I lost personally 30 pounds of fat in 6 months sustainably, easily, without getting it back, and how my clients are doing it, how I can help you lose that weight and get your dream body within 6 months, most likely less, and how you can do it without starving yourself, spending hours on a treadmill, and gaining it all back once the process is over, which is the worst thing ever. Some of you are most likely thinking, who the hell is that girl and why should I listen to her? I think I've hinted at that when I showed a few pictures earlier, but that's a really good question. So I'm going to share a quick story so you know that I'm not fucking around and that I know what I'm talking about. This is me. I'm a 25-year-old successful online fitness coach from France, now living in Jersey, Channel Island, Dream Island. Thanks to my business, so grateful. Here is a little bit about the journey. Picture on the left, this is me, normal weight, about 66, 67 kg. That just could have been more toned if I had gone to the gym and lifted weights. That's all I needed. And I did it the wrong way. So I went to borderline underweight, 59, 58 kg, and I'm 175 centimeters. So that is low-ish on like very close to underweight. I was eating less than 1,000 calories per day. During that time, I lost my periods, lost my hair, my energy, my health was not a good time. At some point within that same year, it started in 2018, I just snapped. I gained double the way back in just a couple months. Needless to say how unhealthy that must have been. So I went from 59 to 83, started in October to December. When I weighed myself the 1st of January, I was at 83. I tried to go back to the crazy diets and, the intense workout plans that I was on before. Nothing worked. Mostly because it was so restrictive, I could never be consistent with it. And at that point, I was really struggling with binging. And this is why I'm so very passionate about what I do now and about this lifestyle, because finding what I'm about to share with you really transformed every aspect of my life. I started this little experiment of mine when I was 18 years old, and I was then stuck at 183 pounds for the longest time. After years of trials and errors, getting nowhere with it, not knowing and just quitting and then starting again a few months after, I realized that there had to be a better way to lose the weight easily, sustainably, and without gaining it back. I chose to invest into myself, got a PT diploma in the UK, and alongside it, I worked on creating my own system, a sustainable, science-based, non-restrictive approach, and that's how I lost 30 pounds in 6 months. So here you've got the progression. So that's the overall transformation when I started, and that's me now, September 2024. If I had the proper guidance from the beginning, I would have gotten the results I wanted way faster. I started off as skinny fat. I wanted to be leaner, and I wouldn't have to, go through the whole damaging my health, going overweight, having to lose like 30 pounds. This is why I decided to share my years of experience and research working with clients to all of you right now, because I have perfected my 2-phase process that just takes all the guesswork out. And it's not just my results. I've helped all of my clients transform in the past year that I've been coaching. Sarah lost 15 pounds in 3 months. We still have 3 months to go together. So imagine the results that she's going to get. I'm so excited. I'm going to do an interview with her, hopefully. I can't wait to show her results because she's been doing amazing. Kathy is down 10 pounds of fat in 70 days. That's my proof that my method works for the people who are skinny fat, don't need to lose that much. She lost fat, gained muscle, boom, lean and tone. Chris lost 27 pounds in 5 months. Busy mom, 3 kids, no excuse. Rachel lost 14 pounds in 3 months. Lisa is down 18 pounds in 5 months. Her interview is coming so soon. I cannot wait. Amazing results. Again, busy mom, solo mom, entrepreneur, no excuse. And Caitlin is down 10 pounds in 3 months. She worked really hard despite medication, busy schedule. She did it all. My 2-phase method is a system that I've built through helping all of these women get in the best shape of their life. It is a very simple blueprint. Here is a summary, but I'm going to dive deep into each in a second. First phase is a fat loss phase, 45 to 90 days, depending on how much fat you have to lose, which is why I said that you may not need 6 months. Like most of you are really 3 months away. This is all about learning the basics, building the foundations at the gym, or at least in terms of strength training, because you don't have to go to the gym. Some of my clients work at home, worked really well. You also have to have that progressive overload, aka when you lift heavier to increase your metabolism, avoid adaptation so your metabolism doesn't go too low as you lose weight, cardio for faster fat loss, and a sustainable calorie deficit with optimized macros. Then the second phase is basically a reverse dieting / body recomp phase. Again, 45 to 90 days, depending on how much fat you still have to lose, because on that phase, you will still lose some fat. When I went through that, basically for the first 3 months, I lost 20 pounds. And then then on the second, I lost 10 because I was doing my reverse dieting and body recomp phase, but I still was in a slight deficit. So that allowed me to lose that 30 pounds. This is also where you will gain muscle. Not much. You're not going to get bulky. Again, I have to make an entire video on that too. It's just so you achieve that lean look, that toned look. It is when you grow some muscle. It's really difficult for women to grow muscles, so don't worry about bulky, but it's still important for metabolism. So we're going to be training in a hypertrophy zone, and again, progressive overload, great for metabolism. We're going to do some cardio and daily movement, but this is really when we start thinking about long term instead of transforming your body. Also have, as I've just said, that reverse dieting phase when we just slowly eat a bit more to reach your new maintenance for your new body and still maintain a high protein intake to keep/build muscle. So let me show you how I optimized each stage for my clients and myself. It's all coming down to 3 things: training, nutrition, consistency. That's all you need for success. So let's start with training for the fat loss phase. You want to do 12 to 15 reps, 3 sets, 60-second rest, maybe 90 in between. Focus on progressive overload. Now, obviously good form, overlifting heavy just to prevent injuries and to start building a strong mind-muscle connection, mind-body connection. The point of progressive overload is really that you want to keep on challenging yourself so it keeps on being challenging for your body and burning calories, because the higher your heart rate, the more calories you're burning, right? So that means that if it gets too easy because you're always constantly lifting the same weight, you're not going to have that heart rate elevated, and therefore you're just going to burn less and less calories as you get better at it. You're also going to use cardio to maximize fat loss, a combination of LISS and HIIT. LISS being low intensity steady state cardio, and HIIT high intensity interval training. You also want to include 1 to 3 rest days depending on your schedule, how intensely you're working out, and so on. Nutrition for the fat loss phase, 80% of your results are going to come from it. 80 plus. Everything comes down to food. You can't outrun a bad diet. Abs are made in the kitchen. Sounds cliche, but cliche for a reason. So the first thing we do is we implement calorie/macro tracking just to maximize progress, because you'll know exactly where you are, but still allow for flexibility. If it fits your macros, you can eat it. So basically that allows your favorite food to be in your daily diet. You can go out, you can eat out, you can order in, have celebration, go to social events, all of that. 15% calorie deficit is the sweet spot, by the way. As I said, you want a high protein intake to maintain your lean body mass, because otherwise you may lose it, and so you will end up skinny fat instead of lean and tone. Obviously not what we want. So 1.2. So I'm going to change what I wrote to up to 2 grams of protein per kilo of body weight, but you really want to start on the lower end and slowly build to 2 grams of protein, just because it may be a little bit much for the body to digest that, which means that you may be bloated and so on. If you go from 1 gram, if that, of protein per kilo of body weight to double, that's going to overwhelm your body. So slowly increase it. And then you want a 75-25 approach, again, to fit your favorite food and social events in the plan. Last, we do monthly calorie adjustment, or every maybe 3 weeks, to make sure you never hit plateaus. Now, in terms of consistency, sleep is the first and most important thing. You have to sleep at least 7 hours and a half, really stressing that point, up to 9 hours, which is what I like doing on my periods. And after a really intense cardio day, for example, after a HIIT, I definitely need to sleep a bit more just to allow your body to recover. And it is most often after a rest day that you end up losing the most fat. It just drops. Focus on building habits. We're all about consistency and sustainability here. Absolutely not about quick fixes. You really want, I wrote it down last, but that's that 1% better process. Try to slowly build a new lifestyle instead of completely going from 0 to 100 and quitting in 3 months. That there's just no point. Then focus on accountability. Maybe create a reward system or get a coach. Sometimes you can have like a workout buddy. Just find something that will keep you accountable. Whenever I talk to people, the biggest problem is always knowledge or lack of accountability. I'm delivering the knowledge here, but accountability, you'll have to find a way. Reward system, workout buddy, get a coach. Those are the big 3. And last, you also want to manage your stress, because it can prevent fat burning. Now, I don't want to get into the whole trend of cortisol phase and all of that. That's a bit of a bullshit trend, to an extent, it can still prevent you from getting the results you want. Now, moving on to the recomp phase. In terms of training, we're going to move to the hypertrophy zone, meaning that you may try to do 8 to 12 reps instead of up to 15, just to maximize growth. That way you are able to lift heavier and we keep your metabolism high. Again, you won't get bulky, I promise. We're moving to cardio and daily movement more as a sustainable thing, something you will do not for fat loss, but just to maintain your new body. So it's more things that you really want to do long term for the years to come, even after you've reached your goals, implementing a schedule for life rather than for change. 2 to 3 rest days to avoid burnout. In terms of nutrition, I've mentioned the reverse dieting phase. So it is a gradual increase in calories until we reach maintenance for your new body. Then we stabilize that and we're able to get you off tracking and, slowly towards intuitive eating. We maintain the high protein intake. It gets less and less important to be at that 2 grams of protein, just because as you are less in a deficit, your body's less likely to go for the muscle. So it's less important, but still 1.2 to 1.8, still good to be within that range. And this is really where we work on sustainability and long-term lifestyle over the change that we were just working on in the first phase. This 2-phase process is meant to shred the unwanted body fat while achieving a lean and toned physique. It is meant to last anywhere from 90 to 180 days, depending on how much fat you want to lose. At this point in this training, you have 2 options. Option 1, do it alone, waste time, money, energy, years, your health, if you're like me, trying to figure it out and get frustrated and perhaps even quit like I did again. Or option 2, learn a proven, backed by science system from me, who not only have done it, but have really mastered the process and now is helping other women to achieve their goals via that system. To everyone watching this training, I would like to present something that is very special to me, the FJFit coaching program. So as you can see, it is a coaching app. I'm going to get a bit deeper into it, but I'm just so proud of it. I absolutely love the community that I've been able to build on there. If you watch my Instagram stories, I share some of that, or a lot of that, what is going on in it. And it's basically everything you need to start your transformation, lose the 30 pounds of fat within 180 days and keep it off forever. So what is it? Yeah, as you can see, this is something I've shared recently. It was on a Monday, so we have some people just hyping everyone up, some others who are doing their weekly check-ins with me, sharing their progress, and that's just so nice to watch. This is really a community of like-minded people who share the same vision, have the same goal, and that gives you that group accountability to get to your goals faster. You also have a tailored library of workout programs. I don't know if you can see it right here. You've got, for example, all the videos and how many sets you're supposed to do, the weights, it does the timer thing. So really easy to follow the workouts on that. And it is built to fit in with your lifestyle. So some of the people in the program don't want to go to the gym, and that's fine. We work with that. It basically evolves as you do. If you want to start at the gym, then you want to stop, or most likely you want to start not at the gym and then try. It will evolve. We'll work on making a tailored program for you and a tailored meal plan and macro logging that just allows you to eat the food you love and still hit your goals. It also really have to, stress that, a one-on-one approach. You have daily access, direct access to me to make sure that everything is personalized to you, to your needs and your goals. We don't do cookie cutter here. Every single person has a different program, has a different meal plan. It is really designed to change you and your life. This program is nothing like you've seen before. So let's hear it from those who have, experience.
Before coming to you, I was struggling a lot with just like my weight. Like I was plateauing, had a lot of body fat overall. I was like the skinny fat, like doing all the things, but I was not seeing the scale move. The goal was to reach 115, which I had previously been, and I knew I felt like, and I'm very happy to say that, yeah, we actually went a little bit lower. We're 114 now, which was great. Also got to keep my glutes. Like I got my muscle definition. Like I wasn't, how I was before 115. But yeah, we definitely hit the goal, if not more.
That's a text she said way before that interview that she wanted to stay at the 116, 117 range because, so I basically got her ready for her wedding, right? And yeah, she was just always having to do some adjustment to her wedding dress. And yeah, that's why she said she didn't want to go lower, but she ended up in the body recomp phase because when she said that, we basically stopped the fat loss phase and moved on to the body recomp. And she still lost a little bit, hence how she reached her 114 pounds.
Back in February, I felt totally lost in my journey and what I was supposed to do. I felt gross in my body. I didn't feel well with the food I was eating, but I didn't even know where to start. And when I found Florian's page, it just seemed so welcoming. Even in just the 3 months that I've been working with her, I've learned so much more than I ever thought possible. I've already lost 14 pounds of body fat and still going. She showed me that even if the scale itself isn't moving all the time, that body recomposition is the true goal. And she is brilliant in the way that she teaches that. I could never be more thankful to her that she agreed to coach me because now I feel confident in what I've learned from her to keep going for myself, and I'm so excited.
I originally contacted Florian to help with losing weight because I had started a new medication and it caused me to gain weight, and I just kept putting more and more weight on no matter what I was doing, and I just needed some help. Since I've been working with her for 3 months, I've lost about 10 pounds and I've lost an inch in my waist, hips, thighs, arms, everywhere. Getting compliments all the time. Just the other day I got one. Someone asking me like what I've been doing. I look so toned, so fit. Flora was just so encouraging, so nice, so kind. She knows what she's talking about. And it wasn't like go kill yourself at the gym every single day for hours. It was a very attainable, very manageable to fit into my schedule. It was such an enjoyable experience that I kind of miss her sometimes. So thank you.
And because I know I'll get the question, yes, it works regardless of your age. This one is in French, but I translated it. This was one of my favorite testimonials.
Mon compagnon et moi, nous avons trop de poids. 10 kilos en trop pour lui et 6 kilos en trop pour moi. Alors là, c'est extraordinaire. En 3 mois, mon compagnon a perdu 8 kilos. Moi, j'en ai perdu 5. Mon compagnon, là, mi-juin, est à moins 10 kilos et moi à moins 6. Elle est extraordinaire dans sa manière de nous avoir amené à intégrer ces nouvelles habitudes saines. Et tout ça avec beaucoup de délicatesse. Et ses conseils ont été très individualisés. Elle nous a toujours encouragés, très très compétente. Vraiment, on peut lui faire confiance. Merci à elle en tout cas pour tout ce qu'elle nous a apporté.
I love my job. And here are some more proof. I'm not going to read everything. Feel free to, pause the video and read new lows everywhere. More confidence. I actually took photos in the bikini, which I literally never do, and feel my best self. Finally, it's just, I love my job. It's so good to see all those women getting really empowered and just changing their life and completely having that new mindset, taking care of themselves, seeing that self-confidence through the roof. Amazing. And we have some more. Everyone is working really hard in the program and they're getting amazing results from it. This is your invitation to join the program. You've got daily access to me to share any questions, challenges, progress. And if you need emotional support when you feel down, you need that pep talk sometimes, that's what I'm here for. You get to interact and build relationship with other members who are on the same journey, just to show you that you are not alone in there. Learn everything you need to make this a lifestyle, which means that it ensures you maintain your new dream body for life and just easily. Let's put this in perspective just for the skeptics and do the math. Here is the hidden cost of trying alone and not being in shape. I've shared my story. It took me 5 years to get to my current physique, and I would have done it without getting EDs, gaining double the weight back, the low self-confidence, low energy, hiding in big clothes, hiding from pictures. I have almost 0 pictures from that time, and it was when I was traveling to the US, so I should have had so many pictures, but no. And learning all this information and then tailoring it to your specific case can take years of your life to actually figure out how to personalize that and really make sure that it fits you, your body, your needs, and you still may not even get the results that you want. If you're interested in this program, book a call with me right now. It is free call, by the way. First link in the description just to see how I can support you and then welcoming you into the program so we can get to work. Also, to sweeten the pot a little bit, I've added a few bonus for those who actually click that link and book a call and then get in the program. Obviously, you have a cookbook, first of all, which is all about eating the food that you love and still get results. And I try to add new recipes. So for now, we've got like 40 plus recipes. I love trying new recipes. And as soon as I land on one that is really good, that is macro friendly, calorie friendly, and tastes good, it gets added to the cookbook. So you get an update. And the second bonus is a nutrition cheat sheet. So eating out just to help you with restaurant, ordering it, all of that. Healthy meal building, which is all about how to build a meal without having to track calories and make sure it still stays within the deficit. 100-calorie food because I had to do it for a specific client, and now it just is a useful tool for everyone, and obviously a high protein food guide. The bad news is not everyone on here will get the special bonuses because these are reserved for the fast action takers only. You want to book a call right now before the bonuses are gone. And also another little bonus, if it doesn't work, you don't pay. So if you go through the program, you watch the content, you follow the workouts, you track your macros, you take action, you should lose 10 to 20 pounds within the first 90 days while achieving a more toned look. But just in case you're skeptical, I get that. I guarantee that if it doesn't work, you do everything I say and it doesn't work, I will refund you in full. This is just how confident I am that my method works. If you're ready to transform your body and your life, book a call with me right now. While you're jumping on that, I had a few Q&As. For those of you who've watched my stories, you know that I did ask for specific questions. So now I have a few on my phone and I'm just going to go through them just to answer questions about the program. The first one was, what should I do if I don't have access to a gym? Can I still follow the program? Yes, as I said, some people don't go to the gym and they have a couple dumbbells at home or elastic bands, and this is all you need to really get results. We really tailor the workout plans to your needs, to your specific situations, and what you feel comfortable doing. What if I don't have much time to work out each day? Can I still succeed in the program? Yeah, 4 to 5 hours per week, 4 to 5 workouts per week is what I will prescribe to you. You don't need to work out every single day. What happens after I lose the weight? How do I make sure I don't gain it back? Again, I've explained the reverse dieting phase, but that ensures that you learn what you need, especially in terms of food. Basically, you will learn how much food you need and you will be able to eyeball it, and that's how you don't gain the weight back. And we'll also have gone with the weightlifting, with the high protein intake, and with the tracking and so on, basically made sure that you had a high enough metabolism, so it is going to be way easier to maintain your dream body. How can I balance social events and staying on track with my goals? I've mentioned the 75-25, which is a great way to approach it. 75% of the time as healthy as possible. 25 is whatever you need. As a non-negotiable for you, I made it work to make sure that you can enjoy going out and seeing friends, families, birthday parties, and all of that while still getting to your goals. So this is mostly why I do this tracking macros thing, because it makes it just so much easier to still be in a deficit and still going out. Obviously, when we get into the program, we talk about the specifics and what that means for you, going out, how much you want to go out, and so on. And we'll just talk about standards for it and how to make it work. But yes, you can absolutely balance both. How do I stay motivated throughout the 180 days program? Well, first of all, I found that since I've implementing the group aspect, people hype each other up. What's the saying? Rising tides lift all ship? Something like that, ships. So the point is, you see other people working out, eating healthy, they, share their milestones and so on, and you get so motivated to keep going just because you have that reassurance. It's working for everyone else around me. It's going to work for me too. And that has helped so much. On top of that, you also have the daily access because whenever something happens, we can talk about it. We've got the group coaching calls when you can share all of that and we can all hype you up, and the one-on-one weekly check-ins as well. Again, these are made to keep on motivate you and bring that consistency and accountability aspect to it. And I think that was all the questions. If you have any additional questions, just put them in the comments and I'll make sure to answer them, or you can just DM me on Instagram. The handle is at the top here. Thank you for watching. This was a lot of valuable information. So I hope you took notes. Again, if you're ready to really take the leap, invest in yourself, just book a call with me right now. I don't have 1,000 spots because I still want to have that one-on-one aspect to it. So I don't have that many spots available. It may change based on when you see this video, but I know that right now I may have, I want to say 4 or 5. But yeah, that was the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Can't wait to see you on the other side, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.